Hold on. Testing? Okay. Hi everyone. I didn't see my thing activate. I think I was speaking too softly. Hi everyone. Good evening. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. So, it's Thursday. It's another drawing session, and from last time, if you weren't here on Tuesday, I've decided to enforce quiet time occasionally whenever I feel like I want to have a more chill experience for stream. And that's especially true for when I'm doing these more productivity co-working streams, which is the case today because we're doing more drawing. And let me adjust my mic distance. Maybe that's also part of why. There we go. Okay. So as always, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's been having a good week. I'm ready for the weekend and I'm ready to rest up well. But I do have stuff to do, so even though I'm quote-unquote resting for the weekend, I'm still going to be busy doing stuff that'll never... workaholic things. Anyways, hi Toad, hi Zen. Long time no see, Zen. You're doing well. Nice to hear that you also got a free day off today. I just finished my work week, so now I get to enjoy my long weekend and focus on doing other work of my personal hobbies. So in the end, I'm not really winning or not winning, or there's no, it's just a constant routine. So let me go ahead and use our quiet time command so I can get this pinned. Go for reference. Yeah, but we'll be enforcing quiet time this time around. Also, while I do some drawing, I'll probably be switching between two different things today because I really need to look at something other than the fan art I've been looking at. I'm a tad exhausted looking at the same other usual things. I haven't been able to do too much of my personal drawing stuff yesterday either, so I'm kind of like, I guess I'm making up for that for this stream, basically, which isn't necessarily the best thing, but it's okay. I have been mentioning that I've been working on stuff off stream, right? So I'm going to be continuing to work on one of the studies that I've been doing, because I have nothing else to work on. This is the best I have. So for now, everyone kick back, relax. Yeah. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, so I don't remember if there's anything else I wanted to mention before I continued. I think so. I don't think so. Anyway. Let's go ahead and jump on over to our screen capture so I can just get back into it. I need to put on my glove. It's whenever I put on my glove I actually feel ready to draw. But for now, otherwise it's like I'm not in drawing mode unless this glove is on. So that's specifically when I'm using my tablet especially. Okay. Hello Clip Studio, are you responding on OBS? You are! Good. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check that. I mentioned I was doing some alpha studies because I need to do studies, right? I have not done studies. Oh, this is too small. Is 10? That's too big, actually. 8 seems big enough. And recently actually last week, I was like, oh, I want to like better draw mouths, because I feel like my mouths are very simple. Like, I definitely used to draw very much anime-esque. Not to say that it isn't present now, but it definitely still has influence on some of the stuff I draw. But okay. Here. And it's like, let me just make sure my noise gate is functioning just in case. In case I'm talking too softly. Let me bring my mic a little closer. Anyway. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I've worked a lot with very simplistic elements in my style, and I don't want that. Hence why you can see a lot of really drastic changes in my art, where I'm getting more and more detailed and trying to do a lot more things, especially, for example, the biggest things like my rendering, right? Like, trying to do more with it. Happening slowly but surely. But eventually, I will improve and get better and make things look even nicer. And mouse studies are like an easy start for me, right? Like, I've seen a bunch of people who draw nice teethers and mouths and tongues. But that's a good starting point, you know, it's like something I can work with stylistically, or like study really quickly and like figure out what they're doing in order to like adapt it, whatever I'm doing. No, I'm tired of the typical like, oh, here is a line. That is like, if I were to draw like, wow, that is a mouth. No. Either isn't there. Make it look nice. Take inspiration from monster and horror stuff. Work from there. It'd be such a step up if I could do like a gore study or something, but that'd be an extreme step up, and I'd have to figure out how to do that without going necessarily overboard. But fortunately, there is a stream. What is it called? Content classification label for that. Haven't thought about adding just yet. The keyword here. Hi Magic, thank you for getting your stamp also. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been having a good week. Hope your Thursday specifically has been good. Hi. I mentioned yesterday on Twitter. I will forever call it Twitter. It's silly. Like, really now. I burnt my finger on the pan while I was cooking my quesadilla for work. It's just about fine now. It's obviously still doing some of the typical recovery stuff, but it was so annoying to have that happen because I don't know why I touched the pan. I didn't shift the pan towards me necessarily, but I think subconsciously my body made a decision, a motor decision that I did not necessarily approve of, and I was really pissed at myself for like a good chunk of the morning and afternoon. Hi Citrona, thank you for getting your stamp also. I was like hellishly pissed for like a solid while I was finishing up in the kitchen. Like, it hurt like shit, Jesus Christ. And I was like so fucking pissed, like, why did my body make a motor decision without my discretion, sort of thing, right? Like, I just was like, okay, this happens every so often. We just have a disconnect between my conscious mind and my body, and it's like, okay, I get it. You want to cause myself injury, is what you're telling me, and so be it. Just face the consequences. I thought it was actually like blistering, but it was just my skin being like, boo hoo, it hurts. Because it's fine now, aside from the skin being like obviously in a clear, like it has been burned here. It's feeling a little different, obviously, but definitely fine. Especially because it was like very quick contact and not that like crazy or anything. But God, I'm so fucking pissed about that yesterday. It was such a mood downer that I was just like, no, I have had enough of this. I am going to, out of spite, make today my bitch. And that is what I did yesterday. You know, I had other stuff to do, but it's okay. You woke up to your mom calling to ask you what you want from Carl's Jr. Well, I hope you enjoy your Carl's Jr. I haven't had Carl's Jr. in a hot while. Have any other noticeable details on this? Fascinating. I may be struggling working with this from Sketch version. Because the Sketch is a lot more descriptive, I feel, as sketches are. But I wanted to do an upscaled version because I wanted to at least do a rendering study also and practice that. Because I can't make teeth good unless I can render them too. So teeth. Cheeseburger. Nice. Work on this one next. Doing them in a specific order because my brain is like, okay, don't move. Thank you. Anyway, my brain is like, need to work on these in specific order or brain will collapse. And like my logic has been work in diagonal lines like this. So that way it's like I'm moving from left to right like you would on paper so you don't smudge it, but also like cannot work on this one until it has support above. And I don't know why my brain is thinking of this as I'm like moving across the board, across the canvas specifically, like doing this, but like that is how I am proceeding with this. That is what makes sense to me. That is what I have decided to do, then so be it. Hard to say for sure what line thickness is I should be playing with here, but that is why I have a volume layer, which I have not created yet, but I will make a volume layer to make it volume. The other day, I finally made that subscription to Adobe that I've been talking about, begrudgingly. So I have access to my Creative Cloud stuff again, yay! But also, yay! In a bad way. Not that I have major plans with Illustrator anytime soon, but at least I have it. I do have major plans with Illustrator, then actually can use program, right? getting increasingly confused by the lines I drew. What are these lines? I sure did something with this tooth right here. My brain is really quick. Me. Talking about quesadillas, if I'm going to be brutally honest, I'm getting tired of the. Not because they're quesadillas specifically, but specifically because of the meat that I used. I would like a different meat. I need variety. That's really all it is. I'm hoping I can get something less super flavored, maybe. I'm gonna have to just stretch it. Okay, well that was unexpected. You know what, that works. The meats I've been using for my quesadillas have been like super flavored, like al pastor, and it's like, oh, like, yeah, it's obviously going to be super flavored. And after having it 3 days in a row, I, surprise, am so exhausted having that. Because if there's anything that can mess up my appetite, it's both not enough variety and flavor and also too much. My appetite is delicate. I think I've talked about it before, right? Like how sometimes my body will just suddenly decide, or my appetite will just suddenly be like, nope, and then I'll suddenly be nauseated, and it's like, well, thank you. Even if it's food I know I enjoy, or like even more so, it'd be like, ooh, I enjoy this food, and then suddenly be like, okay, we'll choose this time to give you nausea. And it's like, oh. See? Stuff like that. At least tastes good in the moment, but I think it's just the meat that's really not helping, because I think it's just too powery. That's not the right word. Too powerful of a flavor for a quesadilla. Like, I want it to be more mild. I should manually refine the line. I'll refine the lines once I get all of them drawn. It's easier for me to think about it once they all exist in a space. a line art space where I can like start dealing with them afterwards. I think another issue of like why I think I'll be especially tired of quesadillas, because I think I still have leftover meat. I should responsibly eat it as my lunch tomorrow, like in another quesadilla. Final one. But also at the same time, it's the weekend and my brain is like, ooh, bulldog carbonara time. Okay, thank you, phone. I forgot to put you silent. I also have one of my apps still notifying me even though I don't use it, and it's very sad. Disappointing. Bulldog quesadilla. No. That is not possible. I already had to look up the horrible ideas of Italian pizza-style quesadilla and Mexican-style calzone. That was enough for one day. With that attitude, I do not have bulldog sauce in a bottle. That would be how I want to prepare it. And also, as someone who is really stingy about fusion cuisine, I simply would not want to do that. I have gotten to experience a lot of fusion cuisine because at my old uni, one of the dining halls was like Asian, but it was also like home to a lot of weird fusion cuisine also. On like all the other dining halls, if I'm being honest, and it was honestly a lot of it was super hit or miss, and I was kind of like, this is why Italians get mad when you don't do pasta right. Horrible thing. Granted, I still want to try things like ramen burgers and sushi burritos because they simply sound stupid and they'll probably still taste okay, but I still think the ideas are stupid. But granted, they're pretty low on my, like, not bucket list, but things I want to have or try list. Okay, I was like, what is... I am disorienting myself. Like eating shit at the same time, I was not the kid. I am now the kid that wants their peas and mashed potatoes separated. I am that kid now. I don't know if I fully embodied that when I was young, but I fully fucking embody that now. I understand so badly why kids like that now. There's like a lot of like interesting things that my parentals have done, like the typical eating like mango or watermelon, like dried / salted / cured fish, and I'm like, no, you cannot. Watermelon and mango are designated dessert foods. You cannot be having them in the middle of your main savory entree. This is not processed correctly. This is illegal. Hi Rox! Your favorite match VTuber. I guess that's me. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to quiet time. I've been doing some doodling. Or, well, not doodling. I am changing the pace because I need to stare at something else for like a hot moment while I draw. Is this a Robo Vocaloid slider song or something? Yeah, I don't know. I think there are designated occasions for your foods to be mixed, like fried rice. And then there are designated occasions that clearly should not be the case, like watermelon / and mango with dried cured fish, for example. sometimes I'm like chill with it, like I'm having like a marinated meat and the sauce like gets on my like rice. I'm like, cool, extra saucy like flavored rice. Good, it goes with the palating of the entrees. But otherwise, it does not. It does not work if I don't want it to be that way. Hi, biker guy. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Have you been having a good week so far? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is this what is happening? Is this a molar or not? Hold on. I think it is. Oh god damn it! It was a lot more obvious before I got to this part. Premolar, technically. You know your teeth. You heard I rated Shiki. I haven't rated Shiki in a hot while. Or I haven't been to his streams in a hot while. Realistically, it's hard to make anyone streams now that I'm working. Even though I don't work a full week, it's either it's during the day where I may be busy, or it's at night where I might be busy. It's great. This is life now. And you know what? I have no room to complain. It feels stable. Somehow. But all stability will come to an end. For a stupid thing. But it's whatever. It sounded so ominous. It's... I am the type of person to always say you should think about the now and stuff, but it's so hard when you've grown up in one of the generations where you're constantly told to think about your future, right? Like you're told like from elementary school, straight from elementary school, they're like, what do you want to be as an adult? What job career do you want to have as an adult? And you're like asked this constantly all the way to middle and high school, and by high school, you're like, you're not even fully mentally or emotionally developed, and you're like, yeah, you gotta choose what you want to do in the future now. And it's like, you're not going to know the full of it until you start taking those classes and whatever major you choose and stuff. And then on top of that, you'll get things like, ooh, we got climate change and like technology going crazy and stuff like that. And then it's like, right? And so it's like, it's so hard to not to think only of the now when things are like this. It's so horrible. You don't feel that pressure. You feel like as long as you don't hate the path you take, you can always change the future. That's good that you don't feel that. I think it's a lot of me having not full guidance as I wish I could have, and like going through uni and being like, I'm going to do STEM stuff, and I did not. I did not, because I did not have the full scope of what I wanted to do. And it's horrible because there's also like, you learn about things that are systemic and stuff, and it's like, well, as an individual, what am I supposed to do? And then you learn about all these things, all these things that you're told that individuals can do to help major thing, like recycling, and it's like, no, it actually turns out you can do that much because on a grander scale, you're not responsible for a lot of major issues. You can help as a tiny voice, but in reality, it's so much more different. And so tallying all of that together, it's kind of like, oh, it's so hard to not think of the future because there's so much uncertainty that's going to happen. And like, even with like having a job, like I am so aware it's It's not full-time. Like, it's not, as much as it feels stable right now, it's not going to. At some point, I will be switching up. I'll be looking for a better position. Maybe I have to move on because the part-time is no longer serving me well. And that is what life is, and it's just, well, yeah, periods of stability and instability, and it's weird to think about. There's no true sense of stability. You'll get a stable full-time job, and then what? Keep working. Unless there's an emergency or something that happens, and then what? You'll go back to working once that settles down, and then what? Will you reach retirement, and then what? You have to figure out what you're going to do with your time, or if you don't retire, you continue to work, then what? It all repeats over and over again with these cycles of stability and instability. It's weird to think about. Hi Doggo, how you doing? We were playing Pokemon Emerald? How's that going? I love Gen 3. Gen 3 is one of my favorite generations of Pokemon. Sometimes you have to do stuff you kind of hate to stay alive, but that's how it is, sadly, yeah. I'm just kidding. It's horrible. It's weird to think about and reflect on it. It makes me feel icky. I don't know. Like, icky knowing that it's just like that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I think it's just a lot of, like, also growing up. Like, absorbing a lot of, it's like this, it's like that. It's not fun to absorb that into your brain also. But it leads to a very jaded mindset, I feel. Sometimes it's good, because that way you avoid getting surprised by things that happen over and over again, but also at the same time it's like, oh, I don't want to become jaded in my personality. Which is why I'm a quirky weirdo, even at my work. And I wear that with pride. You got a shiny Rayquaza? Is it Rayquaza? Whatever. Really? I don't believe you. I don't think I've stopped by your streams lately. It's weird to think it might be having my existential crisis now, or like my, what is it, like quarter life crisis? I might actually be hitting it. I'm at that point where I deeply think about like what actually happens after death and like what happens to the universe as a whole, and I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be thinking about this right now, but I can't help it as someone who randomly will fixate on stuff. And I'm just like, ooh, haha, let's think about existential stuff as our next fixation. And it's like, ooh. It's like, well, there you go. You do? Gosh. Were you like shiny hunting for it? Or... I'm assuming the process for like shiny hunting for it wouldn't be like that bad, aside from the refreshing part over and over again to make it shiny, right? Oh yeah, Kakariko Village. Dun, dun. I... 'Cause... 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 'C escapism is so real. That's all I'll have to say. That's the last thing I'll say on this matter. I still need to finish my Pokemon Emerald playthrough. I like continued a little bit of it more because a streamer I watched was like playing through it, which I wonder if they're going to actually finish it. I feel really bad like looking back on it in hindsight because like high-key everyone was like really being kind of bitchy about it. I was also doing it on a more low-key level, but the point was that we were all kind of being like really bitchy about it, which really sucks because it's like, especially because it was their like first experience with the game, and it's like, it sucks because it really shouldn't be how your first experience goes for any Pokemon, like first experience to the Pokemon series officially, right? I'm doing these teeth kind of loosely. There are no indication thumbs on. At least do that. I'm not missing any like stray lines. They did like some suggesting lines for like the lips and changing and stuff, so I'm like, I hope I'm not like missing any because of the low opacity that I'm putting this on. Okay, everything's fine. Carry forward. Conceal, don't feel. That's what Elsa says, right? I forget. What, like, he's like, conceal. Don't show your emotions. Be ice cold. I relate to you so much, Elsa from Frozen 1. Free therapy. Quote unquote, whatever form of therapy she somehow gets in that movie. Actually, you know what? Adds Elsa pre-therapy to my kin list. She definitely got better. Like, with the problems she had, obviously, after, like, at the end of the movie. I think Frozen 2, she was, like, better, well, it was better, and then it got worse because of something else that popped up. Anyway. Frozen 2 was cute. And he also gets therapy, poor girl. How is therapy like a novel concept? I mean, rudimentarily it like exists, but like the concept of therapist, right? As a profession. I mean, there were medical professionals. There's a lot to think about. I will maybe not think about that. I get therapy when you can get angry. No. As someone who hates being angry, I refuse. Horrible emotion to have. Makes you feel bad. Unless it doesn't make you feel bad, and it's horrible on you. But I don't like... This is me doing psychological analysis on myself, and I'm gonna stop now because I'm very good at calling myself out on problems I have. I love being self-aware. I love being my own therapist. Anyway. I feel like I want to rewatch Frozen now. But also at the same time, I don't particularly want to see movies I've seen before, not because I've seen them already, but because I watched them already. I know what points in the movie will cause me anxiety and make me freak out, and then I will be like, ugh, this moment makes me tense. I know how the movie plays out, but I am still going to carry this tension with me as the movie continues. Not necessarily worse if you expect it to, if you expect it to be horrible and filled with tension and anxiety. For example, me never finishing Haikyuu Season 4 because I know for a fact that after 3 seasons of watching high school kids play volleyball games and them fucking stretching it out to fucking an infinity, the stress you get from watching Haikyuu is fucking real. And it's like, they can actually lose. Like, it's not like, oh, the underdogs will always win. No. It is possible for them to lose. You actually are like fucking on the edge of your seat. And it's like, oh, oh my god, Spirit Tracks. Oh, it's so horrible thinking of how, like, we're not gonna get, like, super modern ports of, like, Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, are we? One of the things I've always been wondering is how they're going to, like, get certain unique mechanics from the previous consoles into, like, the Switch, for example, or whatever. You know, when we're, like, begging for ports and remasters and remakes, because it's like, well, what are you going to do about, like, map drawing in Phantom Hourglass and the toot-toots of the Spirit Flute and Spirit Tracks? And, like, Rhythm Heaven DS, which is, you literally need a stylus and a touchscreen. Like, the Switch has a touchscreen, but I don't... You know, it's like... You know, like... You know... It's weird to think about. But I've thought about this, like, quite often for a lot of things, and it's like, well, how'd that work? Is it my job to think about it? No. Can I get paid for it, please, at least? Oh my god, I completely forgot. I remembered what I wanted to, like, talk about today. I've gotten back into ASMR stuff. I think I've mentioned before. I even mentioned it on Tuesday stream. But I'm really getting back into my ASMR phase. Yeah, I'm just... It's gotten better, or worse, depending on how you view it. But ASMR, my beloved. I'm gonna set this to 10 while I do some additional work on the lines. I'm starting to, like, find, like, today I started watching some other types of ASMR videos as I've been getting back into it, and I've found this one person that I watched quite a while ago that did, like, ear salon role-playing, where it's like a book of different ears and you get massages and you get your ear scraped and cut apart because fucking ear salon role-playing, right? And it was the same person who did that, and it was a video of them putting, like, making this giant soap block with ears on the side, and I was like, oh, I will listen to this now. I like played that for a hot while this evening when I got home, and I think more and more ASMR is starting to show up on my FYP because of that. Because there's like, I saw another one that I was just curious about it. I didn't like it very much, but it was like, oh, plucking thorns from like the little puffy cover on the mic. And I was like, wow, this isn't as satisfying as I thought it would be. And I'm like, I'm really like nailing down like what I like and don't like in ASMR, because there's such a variety of stuff that I haven't really seen before. Ooh. I think I said Song of Storms, right? I did like a quick medley of Song of Storms for like my tip alert, I think. Apparently there's an ASMR video where they accidentally cut the silicone. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I think the person who did the soap block thing, I think they like literally embedded the speakers, or like the mic, the panning mics into like the block of soap. So, I mean, woo, they're risking equipment to give us nice ASMR videos. Thank you. But also, yikes. Can't believe they really would do this. Yeah, because I was playing some Wood Soup ASMR last night, and there's been a variety of stuff where it has like actual wooden blocks and big wooden beads clinking against each other, and then the other parts are like sawdust, and I'm like, ooh, the sounds of sawdust, like playing with pieces of sawdust in your hand is so nice. But then putting water into sawdust and making it as wood soup is not nice, because it just starts sounding sludgy and stuff, and I don't like the sludgy sounds of slime. I like crunchy, clinky stuff, right? And sludgy stuff and stuff that reminds me of like slime is definitely not it. Here, I might... it'll be okay. I think my main thing is I feel like a lot of people are like this, but I don't like the whispering ASMR types necessarily. Cause it's like, oh, so you're going to grab my attention now by speaking, because then I'm going to want to pay attention to what you're saying. It doesn't help me at all. The one I was listening to today, or checking out, which was like the just thorns in the mic, it was like what was it? It was also like inaudible whispering, so they were like whispering, but you wouldn't actually be able to make out any words at all because it was, you know, inaudible. Wow, amazing! Just like in the description. And I was like, you know, this is kind of better, and I'm kind of digging the inaudible whispering more. No /low talking ASMR is important if you're trying to use it to relax while focusing. But there are like a lot of people who apparently like are chill with like the whispering ASMR or like focusing in work apparently. So it's like interesting that there's this like thing, right? Because it's like, for example, I would be the type to put on like cafe ambiance, people talking in background, like slightly busy chatter and busy like baristas making drinks and stuff. Like, it's noisy and busy, but it's the ambiance of it that would actually work for me also to focus. But obviously not here when it's like a very quiet environment and stuff, and it's I think I should pin it here. Interestingly, that's what got me into J-pop early on for listening. You'd listen to anime music while programming because you couldn't understand the lyrics, so it didn't mess you up. Ah, that's nice. That does that. It won't work for me for English, Japanese, or Korean. So I have doomed myself. Actually, no. It's called I have become immune to paying attention to the lyrics. Then again, I also haven't really done anything where I like need to just focus on reading anything or whatever. I don't read. That sounds sad to say. I have books. I want to reread them, but it's like I don't know. I think my biggest issue is like I want to find like a comfy position to read, but it's gonna take a fucking shit ton of effort to find said comfy position to read in. Cause I'll like lie down on my bed to read a book, you know, like the lying down on stomach, you know, legs like in air, and then I'll be like, oh, this pose is uncomfortable, switches around. Oh, this pose is uncomfortable, switch around. Oh. You know, that sort of thing, and it's like, wow, what a shame. Interestingly, still works for you. Guess if you're thinking English is hard to understand other languages, or maybe you've just gotten used to it. You've mostly done your file format reversing, hooray! For the something that you mentioned, there's a lot of things that are prefixed with V now, and it hurts. Hey, I can only remember so much, I'm sorry. Spheroid. Is that the one my friend uses when they V2? 3D model generation tool. I see. Exports to VRM files, which is what's used for actual 3D VTubing. I see. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink water. I've been drinking water, but I'm just suddenly craving water. It tastes delicious right now for some reason. Anyway, you wanted to figure out what the Void file that has the parameters for height, eye spacing and stuff was formatted like? I see. You tech-savvy people are so amazing. Pardon me. I am not a tech-savvy person. I cannot. I cannot. And don't say I've coded projects that literally are on the stream. I am not tech-savvy. Technology is like so anti-Bonnie, I swear to God. It's like, I always complain how it's like, oh, how is it that the technology that is programmed to do a thing is not working to do its thing? Why not do that? But it also has to do with the fact that there are maybe physical components and stuff, but that's not necessarily always the case, and I'm like, whatever. add the volume myself. I don't need a separate layer. I'll do it myself. You hate love Vroid? You have Vroid experience too? Oh my gosh, Rox, are you a Vroid professor? Can you give us a lecture right now? Impromptu lecture. Okay. I'm gonna roleplay as a university student now. Professor Rox? Professor Rox, what does the V in Vroid stand for? Does it stand for volcanic? Oh my god, why tablet's not working? Okay, there you go. Islands. Wow. Professor, can you, how was Galileo influential in the creation of Vroid? It stands for very voluptuous women. My god. It's easy to use TBH, but you have to customize your model a lot to make it different from the standard. I see. Partially I joke because you think there aren't really enough polygons in the breast area to get a really big set. Not with that attitude. You gotta be creative. Here, let me open a new canvas. So here's your face, right? You're like, oh my gosh, beautiful. Wait, actually no. Because you're anime, right? You gotta have like the beautifully unnecessarily detailed anime eyes with the rest of the minimal face, right? Like the dot nose. And then you have the big anime eyes, right? And it's like the beautiful, like, detailed eyes, right? Like it's like, oh, so beautiful, oh wow. Right? You do this, right? And then that's white in there, right? So kawaii, so detailed, right? And then easy, you got a polygon limitation, like 3D modeling, go low poly, right? Like here's your neck, and then this is like your outfit or whatever, right? Right. Oh, and you got your hair. Wow, hair. Just hair. Here, we'll put some bangs. Oh, you got bangs. Wow. Oh my gosh, you did your bangs. Wow, so aesthetic. And then, you know, all you gotta do is you just gotta triangular prisms. All you gotta do. It's like what? Eat like triangle. Easy. Easy. You're welcome. Don't credit me for this idea. So important. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there in case we need to come back to that later. I hope we don't, honestly, but that's not how they look when you crank the slider up. You will credit me? No. I have a reputation to maintain here, Rox. Okay. I don't know what my reputation is, but it's not that. Actually done lining. I'm not at this one. Not at this one. Hold on. More on the side here. Doesn't help that the slider's names. English wasn't the developer's first language. I'm curious. What are the sliders? Hi, Muffin. We were just talking about 3D rendering breasts. Hi, Prowler! Fancy seeing you here, Prowler, player of the Elden Ring. I hope y'all are having a good evening so far. I got tired of working on the other fan art that I've been doing for like the past, like what, 3 art streams? So I'm focusing on the mouse studies that I've been doing off stream, because I was not able to focus on my personal art last night, so they are getting some attention today. Last time you used Vroid, there wasn't as many custom options as the new update. Wow. Learning so much about this program I will not use. Okay. I don't want to do the rendering. I said I would, but I don't want to. Suddenly I feel like I'm gonna die. I try to render this. Base. Oh no, I'm in color. Make a new layer named Base. They have chest size, chest prominence, chest position, Y, and chest split. So for y'all's reference, we're talking about Vroid, because I know very little about it. And Toad was mentioning how you can't have like big bazoingas because of like the limitation in polygons. And so I was talking about how you can override this by just having your chest prominences as cones or triangular prisms, low poly, big chest prominences, right? Everyone's with me on this. Yeah? Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna do area scaling for this. And oh, that is this not considered? Okay. Haha, silly me, I'm so silly, yay. Do I still have to, I do. Okay, turn that off. Old Lara Croft, yeah, exactly, you get it. This is why you're saying anything to named by someone who's Japanese and did the translation because they quote-unquote knew English. Yeah, I just need to make sure that most of the important stuff is like contained. The drool stuff is not necessarily... Fuck, I'm not including it, am I? Hold on. I forget, I should be using add to selection here first. Like, I can just render these on separate layers if I need to layer, honestly. Come on. Thank you. I think I might need some more. Anyway, invert selection and then just fill the... Oh, there we go. I was like, it's not really. There we go. Position Y changes the angle from the top of the breast, so if you don't do things right, you get a weird cave, chest cave, ribcage. Oh my. I see. The top set has some long teeth. Yeah, I was looking at a variety of like stuff on Pinterest just to get an idea as to how people do their teeth and stuff. And I was like, oh wow. Like, one of the styles is just like not doing the middle line, which makes it look kind of kooky, and I was like, you know what, I will dig this and I will try working with this as a style. You're trying to figure out why this message was gay. It was because of translation. This is a joke, but what if I enabled a point reward where if you redeemed it for like 3 minutes, every time a gay message popped up in the chat box, there would be a little sound that plays that says, gay. I was just like, gay, 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 gay. It wouldn't work with fast messages because of how sound players work and HTML and stuff from my knowledge, but like it can work for like your custom keywords too, like if Prowler were to say League of Legends, gay. Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist. Don't you think it would be very funny if I started playing League of Legends? You just started watching FMA and you get the memes now? I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist in my life. I used to be a big anime knowledge person too, but I've never watched it. That doesn't mean I will. It's not an invitation. Not an invitation to get into my DMs and be like, haha, you want to watch FMA together? Haha. Okay? It's not an invitation for that. I like Mega. No. You didn't realize the chat box had a flag over it and you were confused on how the message was gay. It's very subtle, because I don't want the contrast to be extreme. It's there noticeably enough though. Mika, don't tell me you also have FMA saved. I shouldn't be surprised, but still. Mika. I'm reporting this. I'm going over this because I wanted to see if there are any, like... You love it when no one's happy. Oh, rocks. Doesn't look like there's a way to launch Vroid Studio and tell it what model file to load at command line or anything. Ah. I am not a command line. Ooh, sorry for the yawn. I am tired. Did everyone see Yasified Mika, by the way? Here. It's a very private matter. I even removed it from my overlays because I didn't want to look at it again. Do we need to see Yasufied Mika again? Do people need to learn about the existence of Yasufied Mika actually? We do. Okay. I have it saved somewhere. It's in my memes folder. Presenting Yasufied Mika. Mika for hashtag Yas, hashtag girly, hashtag Bonnie best artist. So here we have Mika. Lay. Very nice with the biting lips. The very nice well done eyebrows. The nice ears with the Googer earrings. The nice manicure. Yeah, Jesus, you anyway, it is away now. Jump scare, I'm deleting this. I don't want to look at this anymore. You had the crazy idea of auto-changing the model parameters in the Vroid file, loading it, exporting it to VR, and then comparing if the vertex positions are closer or farther from the target VRM you're trying to recreate. I absorbed none of that message, I'm sorry. Hold on. The Mika added to the low poly boobs, oh no. What if you just make like a low poly like green hologram body and you just have it like twerk and you just like attach Mika's head to it? Like it just like break dances and it just twerks. You know like the breakdancing cat meme? Like from The Sims or something? It should be like that. Yes, like that. I can't believe you did that. This is very fitting music for this too. I can't believe you added that as a 7TV emote. Good thing it's not loaded on my chat box, unless I forcefully reload it. Which isn't happening anytime soon. Oh my god, now it's just gonna show up as a text. No. Hi David! Thanks for getting your stamp, I hope you're having a good evening so far. And thank you for the lurk. Oh my god, I thought everybody using. I like had the idea at the beginning of stream today where I need to append another HTML element to the chat box whenever you're doing the daily stamp redeem. I think it'd be cute. It wouldn't be very hard to do either. I just have to do it. That's the issue here, right? I have to actually motivate myself to code it. Make it show all the stamps you got on your card. I can't do that. That's a little more complicated. That requires connecting with my chatbot. Okay, what am I doing? We're rendering. We're not rendering, we're doing flat colors first. I'm gonna do it in folders. I want to make everything different colors, but I can't. I'm lazy. I will die doing that at the moment. We're just going to... or I'm gonna die trying to make everything different. Well... I'm being dramatic. Use a nice, not white color for your teeth. Me absorbing and like vomiting all the tutorials I've been like looking at too. That is not doing anything. Okay, cool. I have to color the gums too. Fuck. Is this real? Ah! I forget that there are... I didn't finish the lines here and there, depending on the thing. Oh, we'll see. Bite myself. I don't know what we're listening to, but it's very calming. It just doesn't sound like it's from a video game, is what I'm specifically trying to insinuate at the moment. Wow, so nice. What is this from? What is this from? Hold on. 23, 25... 23, 20... Event BGM 07 from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Thanks. Fuck. Although speaking of the blue potion thing, I have been adding stuff to the news. I do make sure to add new stuff to the news ticker every so often because it's a news ticker. Always keep watch for any new news reports or news flashes that show up on the ticker. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're world building, sometimes they're entirely stupid. I did say a battle thing was coming up. Really interesting for rival battle music. You happen to notice that? What is that? What is that DLO? What is that? Is it a bad thing to include? Is it a naughty file? Ooh. Ooh, Toad, why do you have naughty files? Ooh. Would it save you a lot of whacking at the format that it was probably in Proto Buff? I'm assuming this is a good thing. Did we like start a new trend of faux kink shaming where what's like an essential system file? Like System 32 or whatever? Right? What's it like? Isn't that like the thing people keep telling you to delete and then it like causes big issues to your PC if you do that? I think instead what we should do is we should be like, instead of telling them to delete it, we should just shame people. You know, be like, oh my gosh, you have System 32 on your PC. Oh, you're so naughty. That's like naughty files. Oh my gosh, shame on you. Oh, your mother would be ashamed of you. You go on the internet with that PC? I don't know about that one. Etc, etc. Wow, these look like mouths now because they're colored in, basically. Yay, we're done. That's it for my mouse studies. I'm kidding. It's not. I need to like do actual like stuff with them. So I'm gonna lower the luminosity really quick. Were you naughty or nice? Nice people don't have System 32 on their system. Haha. I would be really embarrassing myself if it wasn't actually System 32, if that wasn't the actual name of it. Please tell me it is. Please tell me I'm not embarrassing myself. You don't know, okay? Dum, 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 dum. I'm gonna have a Tic Tac. Give me a moment. Mika's cat face scares me. Anytime Mika messages anything, it's scary. What do you mean Tic Tac have our SMH? I'm sorry I have limited edition Tic Tacs that are almost gone. The Tic Tac is not our end pet. Oh my god, stop. Oh, right. I was talking a while ago about like having like a cute little stream slash end pet mascot thingy, both for world building and also just to put on my overlay and maybe make it a TTS pet if I ever get the chance. And so I have a list of suggestions, obviously, and then I had made the mistake of also asking people in chat. And by people in chat, I mean it was mainly Citrona and Mika who were there. And so these two bananas were like, oh my gosh, shoot Tic Tac. I don't remember the other thing Citrona said. But I was like, okay, I'm no longer accepting suggestions. I'm gonna use the base color and then we'll just edit this down later. Expired jelly bean, I see. Yeah, I was like, no. Never mind. This is the spaghetti notebook all over again. This is also from Risen Heaven. This is the glass tapping one. Oh, I've got another piece of white here. I already forgotten about the end pet digs, but these aren't the real end mascots, no! You're gaslighting me. I don't appreciate this. The stream pet the demon clay guy from Face Game? From whose life? You mean Damien the demon? No, because then everyone's gonna be like, diary table. Check the diary table. And everyone's gonna use the TTS to be like, check the diary table, Bonnie. And I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I like the way I aligned this. Look. You do, Can't believe it. Okay, time to do shading, woohoo! With a wet brush. Okay, which mouse should I choose? How many mouths are there on here? Like 8, no, 7, 10, 12. I'm gonna use 4? Or is this one? Okay. I should not have done that shadow first, actually. It's fine. This is not particularly detailed or crazy monsters, like, there's not much to play with here in regards to doing stuff with this. I'm gonna change it more to a bluish hue. Maybe more reddish pink actually, because it's like a mouth. Make sure I'm using the same color here. Not sure if I'm vibing yet. That's what I'm doing. I hate it. Green. That's not gonna show up. I'm definitely not showing up right now. Brighter, less saturated. Ooh. This is from Cookie Mama. I just make the assumption that it's from Cookie Mama. It sounds like Cookie Mama. Okay, maybe I'm vibing a little better. Getting a little more on it. Next. Let me just start using random.org. Random.org. Give me a number. 1 and 12. It's not one that I've already done. 5. Okay. Next in line. Wait, this is actually from Cookie Mama. I never bothered to actually get it. That is a Cookie Mama photo. It is from Cookie Mama. How? Okay. Actually, I think the mouth. maybe be on this. The gloss would maybe be more on this side. Some random brush keeps popping up and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Obviously I know why it's happening, but still. Why is it so big? I remember why now. Kind of sounds like it'd be from Final Fantasy X-2, to be honest. Go random.org. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. Wow, they're all like next to each other. Are there no teeth on the bottom? I think this one actually does have teeth on the bottom. I'm pretty sure this one's also. Yeah, that looks right. You know, just like, wait a minute. I'm sure it's Splatoon, alright. Hi, Auto Gooey. Gooey. I've been craving playing Salmon Run for like a hot while now, especially after the Side Order DLC trailer. Splatoon. I won't shut up about it. I will not. $1 AM random comp is up on Salmon Run. You wanted to play some tomorrow? Don't you have work tomorrow? That because scares me sometimes, I swear to God. I'm like, the machinations of their mind are a mystery. I've known them for so long, and still. Actually, no, I felt like I knew them at the beginning, and now I know them even less. It's scary. What is this? Is this the Splatfest one, or...? Oh, it is. Okay. Clearly I don't listen enough to the music outside when there's a Splatfest. It sounds like exploration music. I think that's why I was like, sure, it sounds like it could be exploration music. You can use PyAutoGUI to automatically do that event in AK on Google Play Beta. You can't say that, Toad! Isn't that not allowed? Or something? I don't know, I'm not smart. You actually have seen one person get nuked for macros, so I would like to see people not get nuked. Unless you're trying to get someone with the nuker tag on Arknight's recruitment, then by all means, but this kind of nuke is a no-no. It is one person in the 3 years you play, but there's precedent, so you'd be careful with it. Yeah. Be careful, babes, okay? I cannot condone this. Mostly because I'm too stupid to really know. Just don't, okay? I don't want to learn more about this, so just don't, okay? I'm stupid. I obviously know I know what it is, but Zelda. Please. They actually wanted to make this like more noticeable. Shiny teeth. This is definitely not activating my fear of dentists right now. It kinda is, low-key. That one looks pretty good. Or seriously though, you think it should work for what you want to do with Void Studio, automatically loading Void model file and exporting as VRM. You tech savvy people are so smart. So sexy. Something, if I let myself go right now, this is gonna like devolve into, oh, y'all are so smart, I'm so sapio-romantic. Actually, it doesn't matter. Oh, this mix repeated. Okay, hold on. I can't finish my thought yet. I need to find a different mix to listen to. How about this one? This will possibly make me happy. Oh no, Jump Up Superstar plays in this. No. Okay, I'll play one of Rin City's usual good ones. Anyway, I think all of my friends deserve hugs and kisses. I think I smacked the pop filter. Sorry. Anyway, I love loving my friends. Oh, oops. Kisses them and makes up passionately with mutuals of Twitter. That's literally what this is. It's like the fucking posts that people do were like, oh my gosh, if you're my mutuals, let me know so I can rank you on if I would fuck you. And it's like, okay then, I need to add... Not with that one, please. Yeah. Now, I think it's time for me to do like weekly, like, oh my god, weekly makeout session with my mutuals. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, we're so platonic. I have no limits to my stupidity. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, I'm gonna render a new one now. One. Okay, well, okay. I'll focus on like the gums and other parts of the mouth later. I wanna just focus on the teeth first, cause teethy teethers. Okay, there are some back teeth, so we can just fully shape them. Just make them fade away. Fade away, loser. Is this song saying you are or you aren't smart? I am not smart. I understand that. I can tell you that much. Or is it saying you are snart? You are snart? You are snart. Right. We are looking for snart. What is snart? Did he just activate something I shouldn't have? Hold on, I'm figuring out how I'm supposed to shade this, like, the direction of, like, bigger part of the shading on this. Another old Tumblr meme? Okay. Because activating again. Snart. His name is Snart. I need this. We are looking for Snart. I see. It literally sounds like smart or snart. Just... We are snart. We are snart. We are snart. We are snart. Oh, I forgot to that's the topic is like slightly over it, right? We are snart. We are snart. We are snart. I suddenly missed the We Are Snart song. Snart song, my beloved, come back. I want to be part of the Snart collective again. Teethers. I'm liking that one too. About to be 2 hours. I say this. And I've been saying this in my art streams, and you know what I don't do? I don't actually follow through with taking a break when I'm supposed to. I'm gonna drink water. Was this from Pikaniku? I forget. Oh my god, did I just slap my pop filter on my mic again? I'm so sorry, y'all. You can help me avoid that by contributing to my throne. Kidding. I'm still not sure if the mic I put on my throne is like a good and actually decent quality mic. Like I'd feel bad if it was like actually not that good and you were supporting it, and then I'd be like, sorry, I know you spent your money on this for me, but it's shitty. You can buy me something else that's useful. I don't know. Okay, I will do one more Peak Team Alfie, and then I'll... I already do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll actually go take a long break. I'll make the shine here, so we'll shade off these immediately. These are back, the back and premolars. For the second premolar, we'll shade out. Only this one, these... automatically, it's like, no. Okay. Why are you smiling, Mika? Well, I mean, why are you sending heart emojis? I'm sorry, this just looks very suspicious all of a sudden. About the long break, okay, I was like... What are your true motives? I'm sorry. I'm on edge because it's you. Hashtag when daddy makes you nervous. Stupid. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna continue here. There's a gap here, hold on. What is this? Oh my god, why? No. How could you? This is betrayal. I am going back to your throne right now. It's Jover. Amore music. Yeah, I would replay Amore, but I'm not sure if I'm emotionally ready to replay it, and I already watched someone else replay it, so I think I'm good. I think I'm Gucci. Welcome to Saturn Valley, everyone. Cool. Actually, no. Right. Image of gradient on the bottom also. Cool. Okay. Now I'll properly go on a long break to be responsible. Even though I'm just going to lie down and stare at my phone. Instead of stare at my big ass monitor while I do drawing. But everyone please not the Tummy Village one. Everyone else please also take this time to get some water, get some rest, get some snackies, and we'll be back in like 20-ish minutes, because I actually will enforce a timer on myself. Make sure I actually stay away as long as I should. But yeah. Going after the break. Get up and stretchy. Yeah, I kind of see what y'all mean about the music. Hi everyone. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a good break. And if you weren't breaking... Why? I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. I wasn't sure if I was going to switch over to the other fan art I was working on, but I want to at least finish rendering the teeth on this study, so I'm going to continue doing that. Then I might call it early tonight. After I do that, we'll see. Where's this music from? Which one? These are from many things. Is this all Nintendo? It's not all Nintendo music, it's just all video games in general. It's not necessarily Nintendo. Teethy. Not the teeth based. Okay, now random.org. Tell me which one shall I do? 4? I already did 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're fighting tree and it's so late. Well, that's how it be. Sometimes I'm like, oh, quiet time, and it's the most goofiest vibe ever. Okay, back teeth. This is the premolars. I think molar. There should be like a full issue. And just do no directional. Is that gaps? That's not necessarily done correctly. Okay. Reminds you of being in Disneyland or just amusement park in general. It is, what is this mix called? Video game music that's a little goofy. Don't shade that yet. Shade. Then. What is this from? I wasn't to this makes so cute. This is from Cuphead. This one gives me a headache. I do not think I will go back to finishing Cuphead. I do not think I am fit for that game. That was a lot of energy that game made me go through. Other than this part, which is like, literally reminds me of like one of the tracks from Super Mario World. Like, wow. Hopefully it takes on like the same like musical genre, I would say. We can... Ooh. What is the difference between muting the Twitch site versus the stream? What do you mean? Like when you're... like the thing that I mentioned is when you're working. I believe Twitch does not count it as a view whenever you're muting the actual stream. A lot of times when people are lurking, or when you have a lurk command, they'll specify to not mute the stream specifically, but if you want to actually like support the streamer, you should... Technically you can do whatever you want, because, you know, fuck off, but if you do so care, then you should ideally mute the tab and not the stream itself. Whether or not that holds true, I'm not entirely sure. It's so silly. I genuinely am not sure if it like still holds true or not. Just a line art. Just line. Is there? No. Xenoblade, what the fuck? I was like, it sounded kind of Splatoon, and then it sounded not Splatoony, and then... Christ. What's our gloss colored? This is someone's theme song, isn't it? Freaky Xenoblade. Okay, yeah. It tracks. a busy day tomorrow. See how it goes. This is, I believe, from Animal Crossing. Put down 1, 3, 6. I've actually literally have done half of these. Amazing. Okay, we're almost there. And 7. Should not be hard. Felt like there's a lot to work with. At least I'm getting like a better grasp of like shading and stuff, especially directionally. It really helps directionally when there's a lot happening in the lighting with directional lighting. Yeah. Fully shade this one. Let me do an overall last shot out here. Top lip. This one is so flirty as a mouth. I think the mix just ended. Okay, let's go back to something normal. Ace Attorney playlist to chill, relax, work. I barely started playing this next before. Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe I have. Okay, yeah, that is. Yeah, this sounds familiar. Me music can be calming. It depends on the person who makes the mix. I should try to I really should do audio splitting at some point. Oh. I'm not gonna make any promises, no, because then I know for sure I'm not gonna actually do anything about it. I had to mute the stream because the other mix was hurting your head. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, that was really easy. Actually, no. I need to tighten up this part here. Edge. Okay. Maybe I should stop using random.org when there are literally only not that many left. Okay, next one. This one also doesn't have that many. Yeah, it would not be that big of a deal if I had captions, but again, the experimental ones are not super good, and the cloud ones will destroy my internet bandwidth overall. It's not something I would be super pressed about, so, you know, it's whatever. It's not like views are particularly that important to me. A lot of this is helping me be productive, and at least I'm working on this. Otherwise I would not be, because if I was not doing this on stream, who knows when I would ever finish any of this, but that being said, I should maybe finish that fan art when I get the chance. That is something I would like done. Ah, what's happening? Okay. I can't Twitch develop the TikTok one then. The TikTok subs were pretty good. Which is... I don't know if there's any actual logistical reason for that, but... I have seen so much in the last 3 years of trying out streaming that I don't have much else to say regarding anything that Twitch does. It is not my place to make any comments about it either. At least not on stream. But yeah, I mean, Twitch has captions built into its media player. You just have to provide them yourselves specifically, which, whether or not that makes sense is beyond me, but I mean, it's valid, obviously. Streams be long. Well, you have automated captions that literally make the captions as the stream goes. So it's just a matter of you getting the right plugins to make it happen. Okay, let's see. I'm getting through these a lot quicker now that I'm like gotten into the routine of figuring out how to do these. Yeah, okay. People do contribute captions to long YouTube videos sometimes, yeah. But like for these Twitch streams specifically, you can have captions happen as you're streaming. It's not something you add as an afterthought. So but if you're like looking at like the video, I think the VOD on Twitch doesn't necessarily have captions, and then once you upload it elsewhere, it is your responsibility to take care of that. Because the captions are specifically just for when it's being streamed over on Twitch. I'm pretty sure there could definitely be plugins or plugin settings that allow you to get a transcription of all of that stuff. Be lengthy, but I mean, there are people who also record their streams at the same time as they're streaming. So, okay, this one I have no idea to approach this one. I'm just gonna try what I'm doing. And the other one's like fully shade out the back teeth, and then just kind of round it out the inner ones, right? And then we do like the usual cast shadows based on what we're working with. And then we'll actually do this because of the way it's tilted. I faintly remember the reference I was looking at before I got this mouse together. Then we do our lovely little cast shadow. Do we need gloss on this one? Cool. I'm just gonna go in order of what I haven't done yet. Reverse order. That mouse fucking big one. Hefty one. Kiddo. This tooth is not as sharp as I waited. I don't know if I should fix that. I hope in the future to have some other content for drawing streams, aside from me being like, oh, personal projects like mouse studies and official stuff like illustrations and fan art, but some more interactive stuff like designing and OC, chat, and world building stuff. Which I'd have to do some preparation for, but I have ideas that hopefully will be executed at some point. Stay tuned. Two more teeth feathers, 2 more teethies, 2 more bunches of teethies. Oop. Oh my, this one is not filled in because of all the. Boop, 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 boop. I do like the closed mouths. I think they really lend to having some interesting shading on them as you go. Okay, horizontal flip. I have not been flipping my canvas like ever. For whatever reason. Really should. Little gap where needs to be some fix up here. Unless it's okay. Looks like, yeah. One more to go. Straight up. A lot happening. This here. One. Right here. Or a cast shadow. Actually, all of this is kind of... it's kind of lower. Yeah, Shinini's premolar slash molars is very satisfying. Okay. Let me fix one thing really quick. It is. Then I'm gonna overlay. Do this saliva on separate layers. Saliva, blood, whatever it is I'm gonna do with this. Wow. Teethers. 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 I do a beachy color change. I always like doing it on a separate layer. Color. Or I could do it. As long as I don't have these really double check what is being selected for fill. teethers. Nice teethers. Okay. Should I call it here? Yeah, I should. Sleep early. Or rest up. Nice and chill sleep. Really happy though, because rendering practice on something that I don't do much of. And I think that's the most important thing. Because I feel like getting a quick hand at rendering as faster and faster and getting the hang of it, especially on stuff like this, is important. Yeah, so these are obviously not finished because they obviously want to do the tongues and the saliva, you know, make it look really nice and gross, but also like monstrous and like break the edge of people being like, oh, eyebrow raise sort of thing. It's fun. You had to think of some other studies to do to make me give me excitement. I don't know about eyes. I feel like eyes are not as super priority. Hold on. I am bothered by this one because this is a solid block on the bottom. Let me just adjust it really quick. There. Some simple implication for shading. Okay. But yeah. Let's go ahead and jump back to our front desk first, shall we? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So, let's wrap up stream. First, by saying thank you everyone for chilling with me. Still our streams as usual. Next stream won't be so chill. Not like the music was that chill earlier, but I'll keep that in mind for quiet time streams, but sometimes they get a little weird. But next stream will be this Saturday, officially. Maybe I'll stream Friday, who knows? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, more art, ooh. But Saturday will be a continuation of Mega Man Battle Network. I don't know if we'll finish the game in that stream, but I'm pretty sure we're like in the end game of the game. Question mark. Which will be super cool because then that means I can switch to another game. Which I don't know what that other game will be is the issue here. I'll look at some of the past games that I've mentioned in quizzes and stuff and we'll probably go from there. So there's Tunic, there's Pizza Tower. There, what else is on there? Ghosty check right now. Ooh, the Spirit and the Mouse. That would be a fun one to play. Anti-Chamber. Oh, maybe not Hylics. Maybe not yet. Not in a particular mood for RPG stuff just yet again. Oh, Sea of Stars. Not yet. Not yet. Sea of Stars will take quite a while if I switch that in. Maybe Tunic. Maybe we'll do Tunic next. We'll see how I'm feeling this weekend. But yeah. You're gonna have to do a lot of art stuff off stream, so fan art that I've been working on previously, the mouse studies and stuff will probably be stuff that you may or may not get to see the finish on stream necessarily, and it happens. It just happens. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Gamer wanna go say hi to Anti-Chamber. That one's in your library, but you just haven't gone to it. It looks really cool. I saw Chester the Otter play it, or like a brief clip of it, and it looks definitely weird and funky, non-Euclidean and stuff. I definitely love that sort of stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Clover, who is playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Barf-chan. They want to say hi to Clover. So we do have a raid message for Clover specifically. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's popping up. As always, as is the thing now, feel free to use this raid message by itself. Feel free to append some of my sub emotes if you are subbed to it. Let's do a wave. Let's do a wave with Tail. That'll be cute. This is how I fudge my emote statistics, by making everyone use the emotes with it and always using the tail one. Because then that makes the tail one the most used emote on accident. But yeah, your choice. Emotes or no emotes. Just make sure to not spam the message. Give Clover lots of love. They are a lovely fox florist, and they have a cute chibi live 2D model this time around. I haven't seen it before actually. It's cute, and they're still celebrating Clovertember. Let's go ahead and say hi, see how Baldur's Gate is going for them and Barf. Very excited to see. And yeah, if you haven't already, also by the way, please make sure to get your stampies. I'm gonna do that right now as I call out attendance and thank everyone that stopped by. Thank you Toad, Zen, Magic, Citrona, Rock, Spiker Guy, Doggo, Moss King, Prowler, Mika, and Debit. Take care on your way out, and I hope to see y'all in the next stream. Bye. Oh, wait. If I start the raid, that would probably be kind of important. Okay, bye.